This is a TST production of the 666th and 616th hat. Anyway, this hat is known as used in a lot of Satanic temple. People wear this hat. There's a lot of people in the original Satanic group, the Church of Satan. People of the Church of Satan that wear this hat. What you just saw earlier was the logo for the Satanic Temple, which is pretty much done by Lucian Greaves, the guy that is the founder and president of the organization. This hat is worn by many of his followers and adherents, and also by the Church of Satan. And Anton LaVey founded in July 6th, 1966. Think about it, 6/6/66. As May is the 5th. Oh, it was June, that's right, not July. It was June 6th, 1966, that Anton LaVey had created the Satanic Temple. Which basically, they think of the date, 6/6/66. All those sixes, folks. Well, people act like, well, that's an evil number. But the fact remains that people don't think about is an original Apocrypha text in Greek of the Book of Revelation, also known in the Greek as Apocalypse. Apocalypse means something that's secret or hidden, that's about to be revealed. Apocalypse does not mean the end of the world, not in the biblical Greek language or in the context of the word. Apocalypse means something that's hidden or secret that's about to be revealed. And God Almighty is going to reveal something that's been secret and hidden for a long period of time. And that's what John of Patmos was mentioning about in the Book of Revelation, or we know in the Greek, the Book of the Apocalypse. And the original Greek codex was something they used in ancient times. It was part of the biblical text. So that the numbers 616 was used. The number 666 didn't come till later by the Latin Vulgate of Jerome. Jerome translated the Bible into known as the Vulgate, and he used the word 666 as the mark of the beast, the Antichrist, in the Book of Apocalypse, the Book of Revelation. But the original Greek text, of which the Book of Revelation came from, the numbers was actually 616, or 616, as you would say. Either way, the number 6 is always used. And sixth day, man was created. Human beings were created on the 6th day of the week, according to the Bible. So, Antichrist is a man, a human being, not a system of things like Jonas will tell you to believe. Antichrist is not an organization or an institution. Antichrist is not a church or a synagogue. Antichrist is spoken of by the Scriptures, even according to St. Paul, as anyone who believes that Jesus is not the Christ, not the Messiah, and that these people that are Antichrist were a part of the church. They left us, but never were from us. They were part of the church at one time. They were part of Christianity at one time, and they left. Because they left, that's why they're called the Antichrist. Antichrist can be used for any terminology. Anyone who's against Christ. Even in biblical times. The word Antichrist was used for Nero Caesar. Well, he burned Rome. He accused Christians of burning Rome when he did it. Well, how much more Antichrist can you get? Blame the Christians. Well, that's being Antichrist. He's against Christ. He thinks that Christians did it, burned down the Rome when he did it himself. It was an excuse for persecuting people, that's why. People that the Jewish people were being persecuted. They called the people that persecute them would be considered Antichrist. Anything that's against God, against Israel, against Judaism or Christianity, could be considered Antichrist. But in this day and age, it's a bit different. It's more 21st century, Probably thinking, why am I wearing this hat? Because it's something, because I like hats. And hats have interesting things on them. This is a satanic production. Do What Thou Wilt production. This production. I call this the 666 hat. Some people could call it the Mark of the Beast hat. The Book of Revelation hat. Antichrist hat. Devil hat. Satanic hat. Evil hat. Anton LaVey hat. Lucian Greaves hat. The Satanic Temple hat. The Church of Satan hat. This hat is worn by all these people I just mentioned. And yes, you know what that symbol means, don't we, folks? Well, it's also used in rock and roll. Or is it this one? Anyways, have a delicious Sunday. Do you want to live deliciously? Live deliciously. Do you want to live deliciously? I think you do. Yes, folks, I want to show you something else I got. This is known as a Melbourne cane. I'll have a new series about canes coming up pretty soon. I'll still do hats too. I'm going to have a cane series to put on YouTube as well. Anyways, folks, remember the month. Live deliciously. Live deliciously.